Alright guys, so today let's try to talk about how to do the setup for your first Linux operating system, which is our Ubuntu. The version we're using is 21.04 long time support, and this is the your first Linux, I suppose. So let's do some basic setup for it. First into play, as always, let's try to change the screen resolution. The default setting is 800 by 600. As you can see, it's pretty small, right? And by the way, so this time I don't use the magnifier in the Ubuntu, which is zoom. Instead, I use the magnifier from Windows. So you can see the magnifier lens above. Okay, so you can see the magnifier lens above. I didn't use the zooming function because that's why it's not handy for me. Okay, so first let's try to change the screen resolution. We can type, press, and find out the settings. I know so far it's pretty small, right? We can click here to find out the display. Okay, screen display. Then you can find out the settings here, or you can just right click, choose the display settings. Okay, same idea. We try to get some better resolution. No, this one is not fit. How about 1.4? No, because I take some space for the magnifier. How about 1.200? This one looks fine. So let's use this one. Okay, let's use this one. And then the next step is to install our VMware tool. VMware tool can help us to get stable performance and get better compatible with our virtual machine VMware. So we want to install that. Just same idea as we did in our Windows server. So we go VM. This is a Workstation Pro version. Okay, so in the Pro version, it's under the VM. You can install the VMware tool. If you're using the player version, which is a free version, I remember it's at the Fire and the Manage. It's kind of around this place, and you can choose install the VMware tool. I have the tool already, so let's try to reinstall one more time. Oh, it's already installed. Okay, so let me try to uninstall it. Okay, so it is uninstalled. We can try to install it here. Okay, now we load the image VMware tool. So let's take a look at the mount. Now we can find we have the mount over here, Media Lincoln VMware Tools. So let's try to take a look what's inside it. CD Lincoln VMware Tools. It gives us an error. Too much argument. The reason is we are using the Linux operating system here, and it cannot recognize the space. So to use the space, we should give the escape character. So for the space, we should give VMware with the /space tools. Okay, now we have it. Let's take a look. That's our installation compress file. It's a tar file, right? So we try to, let's say we copy. Okay, copy this tar file. to our home. Okay, let's say to our home. Okay, if you get arrow here, for example, it asks you for the super user privilege, you can type the sudo. Okay, sudo before that. Okay, sudo before that. Okay, or you can try to sorry. Or you can change the vsudo, like sudo vsudo, and you can change the privilege here for your account on this place. Okay, on this place. So far, especially for the fresh user, I don't recommend you guys to do that. You want to save the time in the future, you can add the privilege here. For example, Linchen, and the same format. Okay. Don't forget to save the change and exclude. Okay, so far I don't want to do that, so I just exclude. Sorry, I don't want to save it. And okay, and keep going where we are. I just copy. Okay, so we go back to the home page and take a look. Now we have our package here. Okay, so we try to unpack it with the VM. And then we go to our, what is the name of it? VM tour district. Let's go there and take a look. Okay, so it's clear to say to use the tar uncompress it and then exclude this VMware install PL to install our VMware tour. So we sudo VMware install PL. Oh, sorry. Sudo. I see. Yeah. I see. VMware. Aha. Press S. Yes. And for all the settings after, we just press yes, which means choose the default setting. So this is the first way. Oh, here, you can see I got the arrow here. Some of the students may got the arrow. Some students may just go through the process. You can see we have some arrow here. Don't worry. This is just the way number one. We have another way to talk about it, how to install. Then, Linchen, how to verify we had the VMware tour installed, right? So, which is to verify the VMware tour has been installed. If you had VMware tour installed, you can just copy the text, okay, any text from the guest OS to the host, or from host back to the guest, right? How to test it? We can find our text editor. It's just like text editor txt in our Windows. For example, we can type down the hello world. Okay, I can copy here to, for example, to copy to here. Can I type anything here? No, we cannot, which means the VMware tour installation is not succeed. Okay, it's not succeed. So we should use the second way. Okay, we should use the second way, which is sudo apt-get install, like open VMtours desktop. Let's use this way. Okay, let's use the second way to install the VMware tour. So we sudo apt-get. So this is the common way we install the software or application in our Ubuntu. Install VM tours. Is that VM tours? I forgot the full name. Open VM tours desktop. I see. So open VM tours desktop. Same idea. Yes for continue. I believe this time is working. You can see it will give us the better resolution. Just maximize all the screen. Let's try to play one more time. Okay, it just gives the resolution fit the size. I believe it is succeed. To test it, as always, we can copy the hello world, right? Ctrl and C copy. Go to our Windows. Oh, still doesn't work. Oh, I see. I didn't reboot it, right? Remember, in our Windows server, we rebooted to apply the change, right? So as always, we reboot this one as well. Hopefully, after the reboot, we can get the text file can be copy paste from guest to host. Let's go to text editor. Hello, Control and C. Aha, see? Hello is here. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. This step succeed. Okay, the step succeed. All right. Keep going. We try to verify a VMware tour. So we have this command to help us to minimize the window once we click the dock one more time. What do you mean, Linchen? So for example here, we click the dot, we have fire, right? But if we click one more time, we cannot minimize it, right? We should click this one. So we try to go to terminal. Let's try to play it, okay? Hopefully gonna succeed. I copy, Ctrl and C, and go back to the terminal. Ctrl and V. Ah, I see. Okay, let's see. The private value outside the. Let me take a look. Is that error because my column? The code. Yes. Let's try. Now we can minimize it, right? Succeed. Okay, so the next step, let's try to keep playing. To change appearance. So because this is your window, Ubuntu, right? Change appearance, we can, is that under setting? background, appearance. Okay, you can choose the light or dark mode and the color you like. Right? And even you say, hey, Lingchen, I found the icon size is too small. You can make it bigger, okay, or smaller. We say, hey, Lingchen, I prefer to use the Windows, which is icon on the bottom, not on the left side. So you can put on the bottom, right? You can put on the bottom and show the personal folders, automatic hide, right? Panel mode. See, it looks like this your Mac, right? Or maybe Windows 11, right? So it's up to you to customize it. Keep going. Oh, this is very important. We should optimize the download source. To optimize download source, we can press here and go to the software upload. Software update. We go to the download source, download from. We choose other, and we let Ubuntu to choose the best server for us. It will take some time because we're gonna find the best mirror based on our location. For all the upgrade, we hope the best server to provide the best performance. So we're gonna test the download servers for us. It will take some time. Okay, now we got it. We choose it. Okay, we choose it. And then we close it. Okay, you will ask us to reload the reload terminal. Refresh the cache, software cache. And then you can try to update. Say sudo apt-get update. And then we try to upgrade. At the meantime, let's take a look what is next step. Install additional drivers. Okay, this step is also very important. Especially you have your own graphic card. Sometimes you may have the issue for the Wi-Fi adapter, right? Ubuntu supports most Wi-Fi adapter, but not all. Okay, not all. So you may need to install your own Wi-Fi driver to enable the wireless connection. To do that, you should find here, okay? Because I'm using wired connection, so I don't have the Wi-Fi. But for yours, you should set this third-party driver, okay? Ubuntu can detect any driver you need to install once it detects the device. So we go to the software. Yes, this is it, taking some time because you're updating. You can find options here, additional drivers. Okay, you're gonna search all the available drivers for you. Okay, search all the drivers here. See, that's the one. We just install the VMware tour. Okay, so it's your option to install that or not. And this one is try to write the hello world in Ubuntu. So let's give it some time for upgrade first. Okay, so it's complete. Yeah, I know it's take a while. So I just skip that for you. So let's try to keep going. We try to run the hello world we just typed down. So let's try to go to text editor. We hello world. Let's say we use Python. Say we print. We put here. We print it. And we save. Just save at home. We call it test. Let's give just at home and the terminal. We go to our home page. The test is here. So we try to Pythonnet. That's Python 3. Oh, it works. Okay. So now we got our hello world print out. So our little test, first little test, hello world, succeed. And next one is optional. Why we put this here? Discover is the software center. So how to understand this one? It's kind of like your app store in your iOS. Okay, use it to manage all the software, install or upgrade the software you have. So far you're using 21.04. Later on you may upgrade to 22.04 because on the 22.04 the Ubuntu software is not that handy, so you can use the third-party one. This one's optional. Okay, this one's optional. You can install that or not. It's up to you. Okay, if you find that one is not handy, you can install this one. Same idea, we can copy to here because we already had the VMware tour, right? We can just copy paste to here. No. So we try to get this one. Why? Yes. It's downloading. Okay, it's complete. And we can try to find it out. Discover. Okay. Then you can use Discover to manage the software you want. Okay, manage the software you want for all the future use. Okay, for all the future use. All right. All right. So today we just have some very basic setting for the Ubuntu. Hope it may help you. Okay, and even for the background, you can find yours. Okay, you can change the background. Okay, change the background you like. Even you can add your own picture you like. Right? You can even add your own picture. All right. Anyway, hope you may enjoy the session. And thank you. Thank you for your time.